Vin Diesel, the unstoppable force behind one of Hollywood's biggest franchises, has always been more than just an action star. Behind the roaring engines and explosive stunts lies a man shaped by mystery, tragedy, and relentless determination. But now, a shadow looms over his empire, a lawsuit threatening to unravel everything he's built. This is the story of Vin Diesel, the boy from Greenwich Village who fought his way to the top, the brother who lost his other half, and the man now facing his toughest battle yet. Vin Diesel was born Mark Sinclair on July 18, 1967, in Alameda County, California. His birth certificate listed no father, a blank space that would become a lifelong mystery. Raised by his mother, Delora, a white astrologer with Scottish roots, and his stepfather, Irving Vincent, a black theater director, Diesel grew up in a unique, artistic environment in New York's Greenwich Village. This diverse upbringing shaped his identity and fueled his passion for acting. As a child, Diesel and his twin brother Hall lived in West Beth, an old industrial complex turned affordable housing for artists. Surrounded by creative legends like Miles Davis and Diane Arbus, Diesel's early life was anything but ordinary. At 7, a chance encounter with a local theater director transformed a potential act of vandalism into a lifelong love for performance. Instead of calling the police when Diesel and his friends broke into the theater, the director handed them scripts and money, on the condition they return for rehearsals. This moment sparked Diesel's journey into acting. By his late teens, Diesel was working as a bouncer in Manhattan nightclubs, dealing with gang members, mafia affiliates, and drug dealers. His relentless energy earned him the nickname Diesel, a name that stuck and eventually became his stage name. Despite enrolling at Hunter College to study English, Diesel dropped out just 3 credits shy of graduation, inspired by filmmakers like Robert Rodriguez who proved that passion and grit could overcome lack of resources. Diesel's early career was marked by struggle. His ambiguous racial identity made it difficult for casting directors to place him. He was told to pick a side, but Diesel refused, instead writing and producing his own work. In 1994, with just $3,000 and a borrowed hostel bed, he created Multifacial, a short film about an actor caught between identities. The film premiered to packed audiences and caught the attention of industry insiders, including Steven Spielberg. Spielberg was so impressed that he rewrote a role in Saving Private Ryan specifically for Diesel. Though Diesel's screen time was brief, his performance as Private Adrian Caparzo was memorable and impactful, earning him critical recognition and opening doors to bigger roles. This breakthrough led to parts in films like Pitch Black and eventually the 2001 hit The Fast and the Furious. The first Fast and Furious film was a surprise success, grossing over $200 million worldwide on a modest $38 million budget. Diesel's portrayal of Dominic Toretto resonated with audiences, but when offered $25 million to return for the sequel, he declined. He felt the script lacked heart and authenticity, a bold move that few actors would dare make. The sequel underperformed without him, proving Diesel's importance to the franchise. In 2006, Diesel made a brief cameo in Tokyo Drift, not for money but to secure full rights to the Riddick franchise. This savvy business move paid off handsomely, as the Riddick series eventually grossed over $400 million. By the time Fast and Furious returned with its 4th installment in 2009, Diesel was not just the star but also a producer, shaping the franchise's direction and success. Diesel's commitment to his projects went beyond the screen. During the troubled production of the 3rd Riddick film, when financing collapsed, Diesel mortgaged his own home to keep the film alive. He personally invested millions to ensure the cast and crew could continue working, demonstrating a rare dedication to his craft and colleagues. His business acumen extended to founding One Race Films, Tagon Studios, and Rak Rak Records, creating a self-sustaining creative ecosystem. Diesel's hands-on approach included personally pitching Riddick to international buyers, securing $24 million in pre-sales that later saved the film. Beyond his career, Diesel's bond with Paul Walker was legendary. The two were more than co-stars, they were brothers. Walker's tragic death in 2013 left Diesel devastated. He named his daughter Pauline in Walker's honor and became godfather to Walker's daughter Meadow. Diesel's tribute to Walker is a constant presence on Fast and Furious sets, an empty chair, a silent nod, and a heartfelt pause every November 30th, the anniversary of Walker's death. Diesel's talents also extend to voice acting. He brought Groot to life in Guardians of the Galaxy, recording the character's 3 iconic words in over 15 languages. His dedication to this role helped the franchise earn over $6 billion worldwide. Despite his fame, Diesel fiercely guards his private life. He and his partner have maintained a low profile for nearly 2 decades, avoiding the typical Hollywood spotlight. His children's births were kept secret, with hospital staff signing NDAs and using fake names. Diesel's family even participates quietly in the Fast and Furious universe, with his daughter voicing a character in a Netflix spin-off and his son playing a young Dom in F9. Diesel's influence reaches beyond entertainment. He forged a friendship with the president of the Dominican Republic, earning honorary citizenship and helping bring Fast and Furious reshoots to the Caribbean, benefiting local economies. A surprising passion of Diesel's is Dungeons & Dragons, a game he's loved since 1982. He carries a well-worn guidebook and teaches castmates how to play on set. In 2024, he's reportedly pitching a live-action trilogy based on the Dragonlance series, hoping to star as a brooding sorcerer. However, Diesel's life took a difficult turn in late 2023 when a former assistant, Asta Joni-sun, filed a sexual battery lawsuit. She alleges an incident in 2010 during filming of Fast 5 in Atlanta, claiming Diesel forced her hand inappropriately and then fired her hours later. Diesel's legal team denies the allegations, calling the lawsuit a shakedown and pointing to a prior $75,000 settlement for unpaid wages. The trial is ongoing, with some charges dismissed but sexual battery and wrongful termination claims still active. Diesel has remained silent publicly, letting his lawyers handle the case. Meanwhile, Universal Studios is closely monitoring the situation, especially amid production troubles on Fast X. Director Justin Lin left the project after a heated meeting with Diesel just 5 days into filming, causing delays and budget overruns. Crew members report Diesel's tendency for last-minute changes, a phenomenon dubbed Dom's Law. Despite these challenges, Diesel continues to honor Paul Walker's memory publicly, posting heartfelt tributes that resonate with millions of fans worldwide. His dedication to family, both chosen and biological, remains a cornerstone of his life. Vin Diesel's story is one of resilience, creativity, and complexity. From a mysterious childhood to Hollywood superstardom, from personal loss to legal battles, he embodies the highs and lows of fame. As the lawsuit unfolds and the Fast and Furious franchise faces uncertainty, one thing remains clear.